Hey, Coach Curt Johnson here with your daily dose of destiny from the e-commerce business school. Welcome, everybody. It is great to have you here. I kind of look back and forth. I got three screens in my office, one here, one here, and one here. So I look back and forth as I kind of do this. If you're wondering why I'm looking around like that, that's the reason why. But anyway, having said that, welcome to another daily dose of destiny. The quote today by Dr. Cole is: maturity doesn't come with age, it comes with acceptance of responsibility. You know, sometimes we throw that term around: he's mature, he's immature. We talk a lot about children and even young adults, their maturity, so on and so forth. And so part of that is really to identify areas in our life that possibly are still thwarted in maturity. I know some real, it doesn't have much to do with intelligence. I know some really smart people that are really immature, and I know some people that maybe aren't so smart or aren't so adept, but they're very mature in different ways. So it can really be in different arenas and different ways of our life. Some people can be very socially mature, but in other ways very immature. So having said all that, I remember a time I was doing some consulting with a guy, a friend, in his business, and the numbers and data just weren't adding up in terms of profitability, hours spent, kind of doing an audit of his business. And I just sat down with the numbers, and I did have an objective in terms of hours spent versus output versus productivity versus profit as I was working with this guy. And I had that agenda to help him see the fact that things weren't adding up. But the closer I got to the fact that somehow he knew that the data wasn't lining up with his storyline as far as hours of work, productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness, and all that. I don't want to get too specific here because I good friends with this guy still, so I wouldn't want him thinking who it was, because I consult with hundreds of people. Could be anybody. But the closer I got to the data adding up to them taking responsibility for a certain aspect of their business, this person got angrier and angrier and angrier, and really ended up just screaming at me for this and that and things that I evidently didn't tell him or should have told him, or it just really floored me. And I was there, and I just kind of like, wow, there was someone else there, and they kind of looked at me like when he was looking like, and so I just kind of backed out of that situation. It was becoming very clear that he wasn't in any way responsible from his point of view. So I just backed out. I felt bad because this quote was perfect. Maturity doesn't come with age. It comes with the acceptance of responsibility. This person could have accepted responsibility even if I did or didn't tell him something as a consultant the weeks or months or years prior. It's like, wow, okay, here we go. You can still take responsibility. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, this might be going on, or that might be going on, or this is, in other words, even if you don't see it, to realize that you might have a blind spot and to analyze that situation. And even before you understand the facts, let alone having them stare in your face, yes, I'm responsible for this outcome. My efficiency or productivity isn't what it should be. Let's figure out why these numbers aren't adding up. Is it me? Is it the numbers? Is it systems? Is it methods? There's always an answer. So this is just one example, and everybody's different in terms of maturity levels. So when you are getting angry, maybe you pout, maybe you clam up, maybe you just avoid work, whatever. We all have those mechanisms in our immature ways. It's good to identify those, particularly in this case, as we're talking about the e-commerce business school helping you build your business. What areas of immaturity come out in you? Is it the blame game? Is it the sulking? Is it the anger? Whatever it is. And work on that so that you can assume more responsibility for your business, which is ultimately a necessary ingredient to go to greater productivity, profits, and success. So that's my thought for you today. And if you would do me this favor, I would really appreciate it. And that is, are you a mature entrepreneur? Maybe it's not an easy answer, but type in whatever you want. Yes, I am. That's okay. It's good to know whether you are or not, or no, I'm not. I get angry, I throw fits, I avoid work, I'm a procrastinator, on and on. Maybe, sometimes I am, or, I got a ways to go, but I'm working on it. Just if you feel like you want to get some encouragement and help there, go ahead and let us know if you are a mature entrepreneur. If you want to know more about discovering your destiny, we at the E-Commerce Business School, Ann Sieg, all the coaches and trainers and staff are here to help you. One way is you can wade into our waters is just join our free membership and check some things out at joinebs.com. If you want to know when the Daily Dose of Destiny is going to be happening, just go ahead and add me in the comment section there. Hey, Clark. So that's it for today. Thank you for being with us here in this Daily Dose of Destiny today, and look forward to you as a maturing entrepreneur. We're all on that journey for greater success and productivity in our lives. So, Coach Curt, have a great day. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.